Hello everyone, this is Crustlemania and welcome back to another video. In this video, this is going to be a delivery day video, but it's actually not a Pokemon card that I've got in this video. So here are the gloves and here's my box cutter. And this card is a card that I've actually been looking for quite a while. It took a little while to make this video and even unbox this card as I was pretty busy, so I wasn't able to really get the card out of the envelope from when I got it off of eBay. And luckily this card is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I got it off of eBay at a pretty good deal because the person selling this card was mostly selling Pokemon cards, and this was kind of a one-off. So they sent me an offer in the beginning. I didn't accept it, but then I asked them for that offer price again and they accepted that. So I was able to get this Yu-Gi-Oh card for a pretty good deal on eBay just because they're mainly selling Pokemon cards, and Pokemon cards are so hot that this Yu-Gi-Oh card was cheaper than the rest of the other ones that I saw from other sellers on eBay that were probably also selling Pokemon cards or mostly selling like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I got this card at a really good price and I'm pretty happy about that because, as I mentioned in one of my videos, especially I think it was the Yu-Gi-Oh appreciation video, this is a card that I've been looking for a while. So some of you may know based off of the thumbnail of this video or just based off the previous video. So this is the envelope that the card was shipped in, and it's a pretty nice envelope. Just feeling around where the card actually is so I don't accidentally cut into it. Used the eBay standard envelope label. So it's a pretty sturdy label. And it's still considered a plain white envelope, but it's not really a plain white envelope just because it's a little bit sturdier with the kind of more sturdier envelope material, if that makes any sense. So bending it there just to make sure that is where I can cut, where there's empty space. So cut into the envelope there, rip open the envelope, which is pretty cool. And we are gonna see what this card is. This is a card that I've been waiting for quite a while, to be quite honest. Ever since I saw this card in the Yu-Gi-Oh show, I've really wanted it, so glad I was able to find it. Interestingly enough, this card came in a Pokemon sleeve. As I mentioned, this seller mostly sells Pokemon cards and a few of the some other cards, but mostly Pokemon, so that's why all the I guess kind of holders in the top loader, the cardboard holders, are all Pokemon focused, which is interesting. So as you can see, it is yeah, Pokemon cardboard there. Forget which set. I think this is no, I'm not even gonna say this set because I probably will get it wrong. So this is the Yu-Gi-Oh card that I was looking the most forward to, and you can see it's in the top loader, really good condition, at least in terms of the back. And this is Arcana's Dark Magician from YGLD. So this is the Yugi's legendary deck, I believe. I might write that in the description, but this is a card I've been looking for quite a while. This card is the YGLD version, which is the original version, is actually quite hard to find. There is the Speed Duel version, but I just don't like the Speed Duel stamp. So oddly enough, this card came out before the penny sleeve, so I guess it was just one penny sleeve. But this card is in near mint condition, and again, I got this card for a really good price because the seller mostly sells Pokemon, so like their Yu-Gi-Oh stuff wasn't really moving. So this card is like in near mint condition, and a lot of the other YGLD Dark Magicians were not even in this good a shape. I was actually kind of surprised for the price this was, that I was able to get this one in such good shape. And I think all of the YGLDs are in first edition just because it came in a special box. I think my friend that's more into the card stuff is the one that told me that, because he has one of these sealed in one of the boxes that actually this card came from. So this card's pretty much in near mint condition. I'm really happy that the seller accepted the offer, re-accepted the offer that he initially sent me, but I kind of didn't accept, but then sent it again later on and he accepted. So this card I've really wanted since I saw the Red Dark Magician in Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe it was during Battle City. And when Arcana played this Dark Magician, I never even seen variants of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and there are not many cards that have different variants like this. So the YGLD is the original version. I know there's like a ghost rare, I think, or not a ghost rare, the full card is kind of hollow foiled. There's that version of the Dark Magician, but I wanted the kind of YGLD original version, ultra rare. Looks exactly like it came from the show. It's really cool. Finally got my hands on an Arcana's Dark Magician. Really happy to have this card. This is probably, besides Slifer, the second card I wanted the most. There's still a few cards for Yu-Gi-Oh that I want, but they're not really top tier on my list to get. Like, it's not really urgent. This one was a little bit more urgent just because I've been looking around for this one for a while. And again, like, the price that I got this card for, I almost was like, it almost seemed too good to be true, but the card has lived up to what it is. And it's really nice, and it just shows that Yu-Gi-Oh is not really that expensive right now. It's pretty affordable, so it's pretty nice that I was actually able to get Arcana's Dark Magician and just kind of complete something that I wanted since my childhood, the variant Dark Magician, since I used to run the original Dark Magician in my old decks. So it's just really cool to have this, and it's more of a collector piece than anything. So kind of nice it came from a Pokemon seller because they couldn't really move this Yu-Gi-Oh card, so it was kind of nice to use my eBay selling skills as a buyer again. So overall, I hope you guys like this video. Really happy I have this Arcana's Dark Magician, and I'll see you in a future video. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.